What's going on? My name's Roman and welcome to Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. On today's episode, I'm bringing you a Marvel Legends Spider-Man Black Suit Spider-Man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into this unboxing of one of my favorite Marvel Legend figures of all time. Now, I wasn't able to get my hands on Pizza Spider-Man, but I was able to pick this up at Toys R Us. Now, MSRP on these 6-inch Marvel Legend figures is $19.99, and in a world full of Mezcos and Hot Toys, $19.99 is a steal, especially when you're collecting the line in order to get a Build-A-Figure. In this case, the Build-A-Figure is Sandman, not incredibly too exciting. There, it doesn't even show the accessories that Black Suit Spider-Man comes with. It only shows regular hands. There we have very good images of Black Suit Spider-Man. Again, on the side, and if you look at the front, we have alternate hands for Sandman. We have this block hammer, and we have this mace kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, when opening your Marvel Legends, make sure you're aware of the tab on the side. Pull that tab out first, then open up the side flap on the box. Now, I am an in-box, out-of-box collector. What that means is I love unboxing my stuff, I love displaying it, but I don't have enough room to display everything, so it has to go back in box at one point or another. And I love Marvel Legends because they have a big, nice open window. Easy for seeing your figure. So, very nice. Thanks, Marvel Legends. Looking at the insert, very simple. We're just going to take the plastic out. There's a background. Very simple looking background. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything else. So here we have Black Suit Spider-Man. 2 sets of hands, head does not come off, great articulation, and 2 Build-A-Figure pieces for Sandman. Let's look at these Build-A-Figure pieces real quick. Great detail. If I could peg that in for one of my Mezcos or anybody else, I would. Kind of soft. Right there on the top, really collapses inward, not on the sides, just on the top. But that's fine. Nice texture, nice and heavy. And there's a little pivot right there, so that would be cool for Sandman. I think that would be really awesome. Let's look at the mace. Really interesting with the mace. Again, great texture, very spiky, nice and rough, feels good in hand, has a good weight to it, and again, we have some ratchet joint going on there. Really nice. So, not bad for Build-A-Figure pieces. Kind of a bonus when you get Black Suit Spider-Man. Even more incentive to go ahead and pick him up. Now, I don't plan on completing the Build-A-Figure, and I do apologize for that weird black line thing that my camera's doing right now. Let's go ahead and unbox Black Suit Spider-Man right here on Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. And here he is, out of box. Now, he's hard to see because he's black. It doesn't show up super good, so let's go ahead and take the best look that we can. Looking at the feet, you see there's a ball joint right there. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of ankle pivot. It's a pivot and a swivel, not necessarily a ball joint. Again, really hard to see. We have the double jointed knee, upper bicep swivel, and then of course we have the ball joint in the hip. So after you get your swivel on, and what I mean by swivel is it turns like that, you also get some natural hip movement in the hips. So very nice. I like the sculpt and the paint job on it. I know it's basically a repaint of every Spider-Man or Pizza Spider-Man. The head sculpt looks nice. You can kind of feel the sculpted lines right there in the eyes. So that's cool. Not a bad figure overall, especially at the $19.99 price point. Not everybody wants to drop $75 to $100 for a Mezco figure. That's understandable. Priorities have to be in the right place. However, if you're at Target or Walmart already and you see one of these Marvel Legends, go ahead and pick them up. They have double jointed elbows. They have bicep swivel, and they also have waist swivel. They have some torso ab crunch action. Now, Mezco is coming out with a Black Suit Spider-Man, so I do intend on picking that up. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of his accessories. Now, really, he only comes with 2 accessories. Those accessories are hands. So they're not even whipping hands. They're not even throwing webs. They are just a couple of open hands used for climbing walls that are included here in the packaging. So not bad, but not good either. A little disappointed in the hands department. However, expecting 3 sets of hands for a figure that is $20 is a little bit unrealistic. So we're going to go ahead and take off the fist hands and put on the open hands. Very easy right there. Peg is in the hand. I prefer that. I don't like the peg in the wrists. Let's go ahead and get him into some spider poses. I'm going to use this stand that I got with my Batman figure, and this is one you're going to have to see in the future, so we can see some Spider-Man poses. So here, oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Here we have him just kind of jumping, which is fine, because Spider-Man does a lot of that. Not bad, Spidey. Not bad. The articulation is really nice. This is also a really nice stand. There's a peg hole in the back of his back, and I'm not entirely sure what that is for. But here we have Black Suit Spider-Man. Not bad. I like this figure a lot. For $20 figures, really, this just rocks the mic. What else can you say? It comes with a set of interchangeable fisted hands, but I do like this set a little bit better. Each set of hands comes with a little bit of pivot right here in the wrist. You can kind of get the wrists to do a couple of different things, either up or down. But other than that, not too much wrist articulation. The body articulation, really, really nice. Let's go ahead and lift his head up so you can see that beautiful face of his. With those 2 big white eyes. Is there anything more classic about Black Suit Spider-Man than those big white eyes? I guess that big white spider on his chest. Let's go ahead and put him in another pose in this, my best stand I've ever owned. Let's do maybe an upside down spider pose. Let's see if we can bend those legs a little bit more. And this is fun because you kind of get to see the real range of its articulation. We'll pretend like there's a thwipping hand, and we'll put another hand maybe on his head. What do you think? Alright, that seems fine. Let's go ahead, equip that. Oh, I like that a lot. I wish I had some web effects. And maybe we'll do something different with the hand. With this hand. Oh my gosh, as far as an upside down Spider-Man goes, what more can you ask for? I highly recommend getting this Spider-Man Marvel Legends. This is Black Suit Spider-Man from the Build-A-Figure Sandman Wave. $19.99 MSRP. I found mine at Toys R Us. You could probably find them just about anywhere. So, from me to you, as always, peace, love, and keep on collecting. One more thing before I go. If you're not a Mezco or a Hot Toy collector, get into Marvel Legends or the DC Multiverse figures. They're decent bang for your buck, and I plan on bringing you a lot more of those reviews in the future. Like I said before, peace, love, keep on collecting, and thanks for watching right here on Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum.